My name is Tracy Henry. I am Bureau Director for the Bureau of Hearings and Appeals, also known as BHA. We're housed in the Department of Human Services, and I've been asked to speak with you today regarding BHA's experiences with the ECM. There was not much that I needed to do to get BHA staff excited about the ECM. For decades, BHA have been looking forward to securing a new case management system. One of the best ways to keep staff engaged is to incorporate them into the decision making. BHA created an ECM committee that was internal to our bureau. BHA management had a role, and we made final decisions, but we also incorporated staff before we made those decisions. And in doing so, we were able to gain as much insight as possible into their processes so that when we developed and designed the ECM for the BHA portal, we incorporated all of their experiences, their knowledge, and their feedback. One of the ways BHA addressed the concerns of staff was through communications. We listened to everyone. We asked people to give us feedback. We wanted candor, we wanted honesty, and they did just that. It was raw. They did not mince words. Once again, my motto in the Bureau, deal in truth. In addition, we had unit meetings. The supervisors met with their particular units. Regional managers had region meetings so that all units would come together and to hear concerns. Additionally, we did a survey. We did our own internal survey, and we asked staff once again to be very frank and candid and honest. One of the most positive impacts the ECM has had on our practice is our ability to transfer work. With the click of a button, we can transfer an appeal across the state. We no longer have to ship files, we no longer have to bundle files, and we no longer have to wonder if the files will reach their destination. If I were to describe BHA's culture before and after the ECM, what comes to mind is, let's say, for example, I'm a captain of a ship. I have my crew, my team at BHA. We are familiar with our waterways. We've been sailing the same waterways for decades. We all understand our roles. We have our cargo, which is due process, and everyone is very familiar in their roles. I receive new orders, and the new orders would be the ECM. Things began to happen that were unfamiliar to us, but we never lost sight of the goal. And the goal continues today. And even though there were some moments where the ship was unsteady, we never lost sight of what we needed to do for the department and for our constituents. But at the end of the day, the culture really didn't change, but we were able to navigate, get through the work, change direction, and we continue to sail today.